What up, what up, what up? It's Coach Jarvis Davis out here, first day of spring practice. Came here to tell y'all, make sure y'all like, subscribe, turn on notifications, 4th and inches, baby. Let's get it. Get the bag! Get the bag! Get the bag!
I don't talk to them. I don't talk to them. I don't talk to them boys that settle.
Hey, we gotta do this one for your old lady, Jarvis. Look.
They all brain mine.
And I'ma leave the boys at the line of scrimmage.
Y'all boys, come on.
I am a New Orleans Saint.
Welcome back to another episode of 4th and Inches. It's your boy Mills, kicking on the dogs. Kelt, what's up, bro?
What's up with it? How you doing, man?
Man, Jarvis, what's up, Jarvis?
What's happening?
And we back at it again, boys. How was y'all's weekend?
Uneventful. It was all right.
Well,
I relaxed a little bit this weekend. Had a long week.
that's good for the soul, man. A little relaxing.
So I had a game yesterday, but that was about it.
And I seen the boys. I shared it on our page. Simmons, unreal catch. Shout out Simmons. We're gonna have him on the show soon. Yeah, I seen Tylen out there at a 7-on-7 somewhere. Where's he at?
Vic plays for, along with Jay. I think they play for a few teams. 7-on-7. I don't know. I know the catch that we seen with Jay was with Takeoff, Florida Takeoff.
How does that work now? How do you get on 7-on-17? How did that work? Because that's new to me. That wasn't around when we was around. So what is?
So basically, it's club teams. Like you join a team, whatever team either wants you or you try out or whatever. I coached 7-on-7 last year. Didn't like the experience. Probably won't go back to coaching 7-on-7 because it's just not my thing.
You in the trenches guy. You a trench.
I'm a trenches.
You a trench baby.
Guy.
Contact.
Now I can drop a route or two, but I'm a trenches guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know I know.
But you got players playing on freaking 3 and 4 different teams, man. It's crazy.
I'm not 100%, but I think we have a quarterback, and I can't think of his name. He plays for Mandarin, or maybe he's not committed to us. I think he is. I think he plays on one of their team because they was wearing the same type of uniforms.
Was it the white and orange?
No, it's like a green. He might be playing with Vic. I don't know. I'm tripping.
The 229? Oh, both of them play for a few different teams, so I have no idea.
Can't think of his name for nothing right now. Great podcasting, by the way.
We played against. I know the kid you're talking about. We played against him in 7-on-7 last year.
Tremel Jones.
Florida.
Tremel Jones, that's his name. Tremel might not be Jones. It's Tremel something. I'm tripping, but that's his name. We got a little bit to get into. It's about to be May. Not a lot going on, but we did have our spring games. We did have the draft, like literally the other day. We had the draft, which us three have a group chat. We like to talk a little shit in there. We got a little excited talking about a couple of things. We're going to talk about that. And then what else are we talking about? The portal. We're going to talk about a couple portal moves. We ain't got a lot going on there to talk about, so that's going to be a quick one. But I have a feeling it's going to get fun with the spring game talk and the draft, because I had a great time of those two things. But I got a lot of shit for my spring game. We'll get into that though. I got a lot of shit about my spring game. I got a lot of shit about it. So, y'all boys can't wait. Hey, I love it, man. Hey, I'm ready. I done told you, man. I'm ready, dog.
Get them in while you can. Get them in.
I'm here, dog. I'm ready. Let's get into this portal shit first. Either one of y'all want to go first?
Well,
go ahead.
I had a good day today.
Mm-hmm.
You
did.
Let's talk about we landed that boy Martinez.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little addition. Running back room already stopped. I like it.
Yeah.
Jalen Alderman from Louisville. I looked at his numbers. What work you in? Sam Brown, though. That's tough. From Houston. Very
receiver. He had over 1,000 yards last year, ain't he?
No. He had almost, I think he had like 800. but he's very explosive. He's nice.
Yeah.
It's the other
Yeah.
guy. You talking about the other guy?
No, the guy from Houston. I seen something. I thought he had like 1,100.
It's two guys from Houston.
Oh,
It's Sam Brown and another guy, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah.
Maybe I'll look into it.
The guy Martinez, I like. Was it Damian Martinez or something
Damian
like that?
Martinez, yes, sir.
Yeah, from Oregon State. He played with DJU last year, and me and you was talking on the phone the other day before he committed to y'all, and I like him. I forget what game it was, but like he
Washington.
literally,
Washington.
yeah, it was Washington. He was keeping them solely in the game. Martinez, he's a
solid.
hard runner. Yeah, he's a solid runner. He's definitely transferring to be the number 2. He's definitely coming in there to be the number 2 back because I don't see Fletcher getting a job taken.
Fletcher
But Cristobal used more than one back though.
Yeah, he used like 3 or 4. So
right,
he got to in this day and age of football.
Yeah,
it's normally backed by committee.
De'Ani Hill. I want y'all to get used to that name. De'Ani Hill is a cornerback from Marshall. He already played with the defensive coordinator, and what is his name? Jackson, the cornerback coach, is very familiar with him. He had him last year. So it's one of them things. He followed his DB coach to the pretty solid guy. He had 10 pass breakups. I mean, that's nice. I'd rather interceptions, but that's pretty solid. When guys are getting 8 a season or something like that, pretty solid. Right. So I think we addressed a couple things that we needed right now to handle, especially after we done lost. We lost Henry Parrish, Citizen.
Lost a lot.
We lost Caleb Spencer, Jaden Wayne, Harrison Hunt, Jacurry, Nigel, man. Jacurry and Nigel probably the 2 that I was just like. But I'm a big fan of Jaden Wade. Nice size guy. Whoever gets
is he somewhere yet, or is he still waiting?
He's still waiting. He a lot of the got him, Jaden Wayne, Harrison Hunt, Caleb Spencer. They were the last guys, kind of like the newest guys to the portal from us, to my knowledge. Harrison Hunt being the newest guy, he signed with SMU already. It's gonna be a pipeline. It's an exodus. Miami to SMU.
Yeah. And Rhett know what he's doing.
Don't y'all play them boys?
We do. We got them. I don't know, man. I don't know what week, but we're going ahead and.
I think it's early.
It's like Miami 2.0 or it's Miami 0.5, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's Miami Light. It really is. It's crazy how many. It's wild how many players they got from y'all.
Miami Light is crazy.
It's
Diet Miami.
You know how you got the regular version, then like the Walmart version.
Yeah, great value.
It's an enormous step down. Like they was pretty solid last year, but let's be honest. I mean, the competition in that conference last year they was in, it's not stellar. They're not known defensively. So
I was kind of shocked that Nigel went to UCF.
Staying in the state might be the thing.
It has to be because I mean I would have thought he would have drawn attention from
big names,
your old misses and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in my opinion, I think what hurt Nigel was that Bain stepped up when he got hurt.
Well, get better.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that he's not 100%, but somebody told me that he's not 100% right now. So he was already kind of dinged up in the spring, but he played. Nice size guy though. What 2 or 3 years left on him in the portal? I think UCF they got him one. He gonna eat.
Hey, UCF trying to be they ain't gonna be the best in the state, but they could be second or third. Don't Florida play all? Wait, what? Do one of y'all plays everybody in Florida this year? Is it Florida?
Yeah, we do. We play.
Could you imagine y'all losing to everyone?
I mean, I don't think we play USF this year. We don't play. I mean, we played them last year. We don't play them this year.
I think UCF is probably. Sorry, McCaskill. I'm sorry, but USF is probably 5th tier, right? Like they're probably.
Let's.
I mean, would you put them over FAU, FIU?
Yes.
They're probably better than FAU. FAU is probably recovering from Willie
Yeah,
still.
I mean, I'm
That's
like,
crazy
yeah,
sentence.
I'm rephrase that. I would put them over
Pause.
FAU, FIU. let me rephrase. Yeah, I would definitely put USF over FAU and FIU.
Yeah, for sure. But that's what I'm
I,
saying. So, of course,
that's no
Florida State,
question. That's no question
you
to
two
me.
guys, then UCF probably 4, and then, USF. So, yeah,
In
UCF
recent
is
years,
battling
yeah,
to get in the 3.
Bro,
in
UCF cannot parlay their way into the big three. It don't work like that. I'm sorry. I don't care, bro. When you fake championships, you will never get in.
Mm-mm.
You just will never
they
get in.
they they've been solid the past
Cool jerseys.
5 or 6 years.
Jerseys
Yeah,
been tough. They've been dropping some
they've been
heat.
solid.
Nice.
They've been dropping some heat on them jerseys though. I ain't gonna lie.
And then they got they're not playing downtown anymore. They got their own stadium on campus. So
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they went
I didn't know
big.
that.
They went big now, Mills. They went big.
It's
think
Orlando,
USF.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's in
Orlando.
Orlando.
Mhm. What
So
is
they
it?
don't
Think
play
you
at Camping World Stadium then?
What is it
Nah, they
called?
don't play there anymore.
I like
I
They
didn't know
call
that.
it is it Bright House or something like that?
What
some.
do they do with that? What do they do with Camping World then? 'Cause
That's where Jones High School play and FAMU and Bethune play their classic there and
Mhm.
a
that's
bunch
one
of other
week.
games. I mean,
That's crazy.
Jones High School play their entire season there.
That's a huge. Is that a big high
It
school?
is. No,
In
it's
Orlando.
the high school
Oh,
it's the high school that's literally right next to the stadium.
they orange and
There,
white,
there's a
Joe.
they almost look like a small
Tennessee,
FAMU.
like Tennessee, kind
No,
of.
they're the Tigers. Yeah, they're like more of a FAMU orange
Okay,
than a
this
Tennessee orange.
that's where Malik Bryant came from last year. Yeah, that's where he came. They got the little
Jones.
stripe. They got the stripe.
I believe so. That's what Dre's son is right now. The D tackle we got. That's where he came from, Jones.
Dre's son
Okay.
is a DT.
No, no. Dre's son plays linebacker. He was at Guyby 2 years ago. He went back to Jones.
Jarvis, you want to get into your shit?
I don't have much.
Me neither. Like real light for me.
I didn't see anything too much coming in. Players visiting, interest, things of that nature. But the only one that transferred out is Ethan Pouncey, DB. Haven't seen
Any
the field a whole
relation?
lot. Yeah, he's I think it's second cousin to the Pouncey twins. Second cousin, I think that's what he said. But he's hasn't done a whole lot for the program. So I mean, best wishes.
Best wishes. That's all you can say.
Mhm.
So no, you hadn't had anybody come in since
No,
our spring game.
no, only guys visiting. Not
Yeah.
nobody definitely committed yet. Not that I know of.
Yeah. For Florida State, we've had a bail. Greedy Vance is one of the more recent ones.
USC.
He played last year. Him and he went to USC, which he's from Louisiana. He played at Nacar with Destin Hill, so I was kind of a far because that was like the only visit he took. He decommitted or went to the portal and like immediately was at USC catching balls from what's his name, Lincoln Riley, and he was there. So that was quick. Greedy Vance is one that I don't like because he definitely brought.
He was nice.
He played, so he had experience. He brought experience to the game with us, but he didn't even start really last year. He played him, Kevin Knowles, which Kevin Knowles sucked. Sorry, Kevin Knowles, if you see this, but I'm not a big fan. But I'm not. But we have Earl Little from Alabama now playing in the nickel. So I think that Greedy's seen that. So Greedy left. Most of the guys in here.
Would you?
Besides,
Would you would start Earl Little over Greedy?
yeah, hell yeah,
We
hell yeah.
Okay. So not being funny.
I mean, hold on, wait.
Okay.
Time out. I ain't at practice.
Because I was gonna ask you based off of what, like what?
Greedy. I think Greedy's better at covering. He might be better than covering. I don't know Earl Little. He's played sparingly.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
But Greedy is good in coverage. But at that position, it's almost like a safety should play. Earl Little definitely is more physical than Greedy Vance is. So I feel like I think he'll fit it better. We'll see. I mean, I don't like. I'm no shot at Greedy at all because I love Greedy. I mean, I seen him get interceptions for us. I mean, I think he had one. Did he have any last year? I know he had to, but I know he's like put us back in the red zone immediately because he's gotten interceptions for us. So I think he's better. I think he's a better coverage guy than contact type of dude. But you know, no shot at him. Then, but
I,
outside of him,
I like
there's
Greedy.
another one that I didn't. There's another one I didn't like. Oh yeah, my boy Vandravius Jacobs. Talked a lot of shit about him since me and Kelt started doing this podcast. Uh, I'm a huge fan of Vandravius Jacobs. I mean, the feet on that kid. Oh, he's so smooth. I hate that he left. As soon as I seen it, I cursed pretty loud around a bunch of people. You okay? I'm like, no, we just lost somebody. He's only 6 foot, so he's like always going to play in the nickel unless he just a lot bigger. Because that's one thing I want to point out. Our strength and conditioning coach is top tier. A lot of guys add good muscle. Vandravius didn't. Might be his body type. So, he just and it's core. Of course, you hear the things, the negative things about someone after they leave your program. That's when shit like that comes out, because haters and whatnot. But um, I heard something about him and Ron Dugans didn't really mesh good, but that's a
Who
rumor.
does?
It might, yeah. Well, I just that's a
Who
rumor,
does
so I don't
LeBron?
want to. I don't want to put. I just want to say that to y'all. That's a rumor that I heard. Of course, you hear stuff like that after
Yeah,
he's gone.
I heard it.
But best wishes to Vandravius Jacobs. I even wrote him on Instagram. He has not seen it, but I wrote him on there, wishing him good luck because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Vandravius. Matter of fact,
Chill out, Mills.
it was in the portion because our spring game that y'all can't wait to talk about. Like only 2 quarters was televised because they had like Peter Warwick and Corey Simon coach the last quarter or half or something, and Vandravius is the only person that caught a touchdown in that game. So it was like okay, but with Destin Hill being hurt, you still got Ja'Kai Douglas, but I still think Vandravius was next. I don't know. Our wide receiver room's kind of crowded with some guys that need to go, but um, I hate that for Vandravius. It's a weird place football is in now. It's like if I don't play him out, I mean, he's going into his second year, bro. Come on, next year you're for sure was going to play, and you were probably going to play a good bit this year because a lot of these guys in front of you ain't it. Not a lot, some.
I ain't gonna hold you. I had one of my coworkers say that he don't like KP as wide receiver one, and I was like,
He won't be. KP's not wide receiver one.
who's
Don't
wide?
know if he's wide receiver two.
Hmm.
That's wild. That's wild, bro.
I mean, a lot of these guys been here for a long time. Darian Williamson, KP. I would rather somebody like that go and leave because I heard we was over the scholarship limit. Like we had to cut some scholarships, which is easier now because you can just give them an NIL deal to compensate, their scholarship not being paid
No.
for.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather keep Vandravius, which I think he did have a Battles End deal, and he hasn't landed anywhere. So maybe he just comes back. It's possible. DJ Lundy did it. Rodney Hill transferred 6 times in an off season. So um, think he's still transferring.
What
But
is there any word of where he going? Cause
as of right now, Rodney Hill is. It says he's still with FAMU. I don't know.
he entered the transfer portal, so
Well, maybe I don't know. Tornado Rodney Hill is his Twitter. If y'all out there want to go look, I like him, man. But if somebody's giving and not just him, but a lot of these kids are getting terrible advice.
yeah,
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
just
yeah.
put your head down, and work. Fuck, I don't get it. I don't get
Don't
it.
don't run away from competition. That's weird.
It's really weird. I understand if you're like got not long left, Rodney. You just got here, man. But this is a room that, and I also understand his point of view, where somebody, is getting brought in at your position. Obviously, they don't got, in my mind, they don't got a lot of hope for me. So I understand both sides of it. But work harder, get better. You know,
Man,
that's easy for me to say. I can't squat 400 pounds. Um,
man, you go out there to compete.
hey, that guy was crazy though, wasn't
Oh man.
he? Hey, real quick though, uh, I had something wrote down in my notes that I wanted to bring up real quick before we move on. the Cormani McClain situation.
Crazy.
What's y'all's opinion on how Dion's doing that guy?
It,
How Dion's treating that situation?
I think so. From a coach point of view, put on my coach's hat. I think Dion has done all he can do for that kid. As far as listen to what his high school coach even said about him. I think it's a lot of these kids got to realize when they get to the next level, when they get to the college level, a lot of things that you are accustomed to in high school and your high school coach allowed you to do because of your athleticism isn't going to fly at the next level because for every talented kid like you, there's 1,000 more just like that.
Working
So
hard.
I'm not finna put up with this bull. Like the fact that this kid was late to meetings, from my understanding, not watching film, like little things that make you go from good to great, you're
Mm-hmm.
not doing. I don't need you. I go find
Right.
somebody else. Just like shout out my defensive coordinator in college. For whatever reason, me and my defense coordinator in college didn't get along. I was I watched film. I worked out. Whatever. We didn't get along for whatever reason. Cool. He would tell me on the daily, I'll go back to Florida and recruit a dreadhead to come take your position. My response was, go get him.
Go
Go
get him.
get him. Go get him. Because he gonna have to see me every day. That was
Right.
just my work. That was just my work ethic. So, but Kamani McClain, I just feel like even if he does go to a school that let him do whatever hell he want to do, it's not gonna fly in the league.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like Cormani come out with a video like Dion like shame was kind of shaming him after he left, saying all this crazy shit on Twitter about him and stuff. And interviews talking about he hopefully finds a program that can put up with his shit and push him and challenge him in the classroom and all. Cormani somebody's lying. Cormani come out with an interview on YouTube talking about I'll show y'all my grades right now. My shit's straight.
That's
What is this?
that's why my stance on it is I don't know. I mean, we went to Garvey where certain people were treated certain ways.
True enough. True
Mm-hmm.
enough.
If you're that guy, you get treated like that guy by everybody.
Hmm.
So, like,
And a few of them guys they make it through college.
I'm gonna say this: it's a double-edged sword. Is that the right term? That's the proper term.
That sword, yeah, 100%.
Because one thing you're doing, you're treating them like the best athlete, but you're giving them a pass and they're not learning nothing.
Hmm.
That's why
Accountability.
a lot of those guys, like you said, some of the best athletes sit at the store all day and drink 40s. They got crazy stories about how I put up what I did 250 that night. You go look it up. It's proof that these were these guys. But if you don't conduct yourself like a student athlete 24/7, you're not excelling them both. It's gonna be a
Right.
problem.
That's absolutely right. Yeah,
I
for sure.
feel
And I think Dion is a good coach. I think he's gonna make sure. I seen a video the other day where the teachers were saying his players wasn't really there, and even
oh
when they're
yeah,
there,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not there.
I
And
saw that.
so I think that Dion ain't gonna put up with that shit. But I kind of thought it was kind of a weird send off. Usually coaches don't talk about players once they leave. They're just like, oh, he's no longer with us. Dion had a whole spiel about him after he's gone.
He
So
he was asked. He was asked though. It wasn't like he just put out a statement.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think him and Cormani got along at all.
No, not at all. I don't think. I mean, but he like I I've met kids like that.
Yeah.
I know kids like that.
So many kids who were in high school were the shit, and then somebody tried to tell them, hey man, you're not gonna be able to do what you want to do when you get to college, and they had to find out the hard way, and now they back
Mm-hmm.
home ain't doing shit,
It hit
working a nine
different.
to five.
It hit different.
Yeah. So
Sure.
So also shout out to Dion. I gotta cop me a pair of them. Let them know what time it is.
Shades. Damn.
Oh, them sneakers.
Oh, the sneakers. I want some shades, bro.
I'm getting them shoes, cuz.
blenders.
And blenders are fucking fire, bro. I got a astigmatism and some shitty eyes. So I don't know if I can get them things with some prescriptions in them, but I'm gonna look into it.
I kind of feel bad for the kid though, because like you said, Mills, it's two sides that's being put out there, so we really don't know what's what.
Somebody lying.
Yeah, and my thing is I don't know if y'all remember this, but a receiver from Miami, Mark Pope, went to Jackson State while Prime was there. He was the player that Prime called out. I don't know if y'all remember that.
That's why he kicked out the practice.
Kicked out. No, they had a meeting about him, and then kicked him off the team.
Oh, okay.
And it was some stuff that Prime said, and I was like, that's a little harsh.
He gets carried away. That's what I'm saying. He gets a little carried. He does get a little carried away.
That's a little harsh because
But it's his style. I mean,
that's and I'm sure we've met coaches like that. We met.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. If y'all could be in some of these practices,
that's cool, but that's behind closed doors.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard Urban tell a guy.
Oh, there ain't no telling what he said.
Man, I heard Urban tell a guy. It was a drill. I told the kid to get out of drill. Get on the sideline. That's where you're gonna be on Saturday anyway.
Right. Right. But that's cool though. But Urban didn't. But Urban said that because that's how he coaches and that's who he was. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I feel like Dion wants just to do this shit in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't.
We ain't supposed to see that shit.
That was
hence the doing stuff for clicks.
Sometimes I feel like
that's what he said.
Prime is. Don't get it twisted. Love Prime, but I feel like him attracting other 5-star cornerbacks that want to be like him may rub him wrong a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like he has to humble them when they get here. Yeah, you came in on this. You're gonna be down here when it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like he has to humble a lot of guys. And Cormani came in like, boy, I'm the shit.
Yeah, watch what I do.
Boy, listen, the only one better than me is Travis Hunter, which was a fact. He just never got on the field.
Right. And I'm interested to see if anybody ever gets to wear number 2 and 21 when Shador and Shiloh are gone.
Or 12.
Yeah.
Well, 12. Well, that wasn't Dion's number.
I feel like Travis. I ain't gonna lie. Like
12 is that guy.
Oh my goodness.
Travis. Tell him to holler at that boy from Stanford. He don't think so.
12 is that guy.
Bro.
That boy from Stanford had 200 on his head.
Still 12 is that guy.
How
you want to slice it up, lay it down.
He's good.
12 is that
He's
guy.
good.
What he is, Joe?
He's that guy.
He's good.
Bro, you gotta like T Hunter though.
I do. I think he's good.
He a problem, bro. Wherever you.
He's not the best. You think he's the best corner in the nation?
No, absolutely not.
I seen a dude catch the ball behind his head, dog, from Stanford.
He's the best.
Stanford.
He's the best overall athlete in the nation.
Is he? To
be
determined.
Overall athlete in the nation right now.
I
stand by that. I stand by that.
I second that. I second that.
Well, I mean, I don't know because he only played half a year because he got fucking hurt. I mean, that's what happens when you play both ways.
But look at how, bro, he was damn near the best player on the field every time.
That's not saying much, man. Colorado stinks. Colorado stinks.
He's on both sides of the ball, Mill, and that play where he was playing outside and at the last minute he jumped the inside route.
Elite play. I'll give you that.
But I'm gonna say, do you know how hard that is at corner?
That's an elite play, elite corner play, and it's something you can't teach. That's all instinct and all talent. I know that. I'm just saying Colorado fucking sucks, and they're getting worse, bro. They're young. They are young. You know what I'm saying? They got young talent.
We're gonna overlook his talent because he's shining on that team. But I guarantee you,
it's easy.
What?
That team stinks. What's the name another corner for him?
I'm not a fan.
I think he's looking past the point, John.
I'm not. So I just like fucking with y'all about Colorado.
Bro,
We're
y'all
not
gotta let
talking
it
about the
go.
team
Y'all
in
got
its
bro.
totality right now.
Bro.
This kid is special.
Let's keep it going, man. We can go. This could be a whole episode of me fucking with y'all about Colorado. Them
Come
boys
on, man.
suck. All right, let's
Them
get into our
boys
spring
tough.
games.
Them boys tough, man.
They're not tough, man. They won like
No, I'm
what,
saying
4 games?
I'm saying y'all knows tough, man.
Yeah.
Y'all boys tough, dog. When somebody leave y'all worse than a female, bro. Like y'all
No,
boys.
it ain't about leaving us. No. Oh, you talking about Travis? I know. Listen,
No,
I
no,
don't give
no,
a
no,
fuck
no,
about
no,
Travis
no, no,
Hunter.
no, not that. I'm just saying,
You
like,
talk shit. Yeah, you talk shit about it's the team that made you. Yeah, I'm gonna talk a little shit back.
come on, bro. It's prime.
It
Stall
is
them out.
prime. It'll always be prime. Best
Stall,
corner that ever played the fucking game of football. It is.
stall them out, bro. You gotta let him be him, bro.
They stink though. Let's get into these spring games. I'm ready to argue. We already kind of started there. Who wants to go first? Y'all want me to go first?
Please, please,
That's good because I didn't
please.
watch neither one of you. I didn't watch neither one of y'all spring games, so I'm not gonna be able. I'm not gonna be much of a talker on y'all's. I know at least maybe if you didn't watch my spring game, you heard a little bit about it. Um, you know, I like what I seen, man. It's first of all, ours is a spring showcase. It's not a game. It's 2 quarters of some live action football where no one's allowed to hit the quarterback. Even some of the defenders like Earl Little and Kevin Knowles had a non-contact jersey. By the way, real quick before I go into this shit, turquoise jerseys are pretty sweet. Y'all don't like them? No, y'all ain't fucking with
It's
them.
it's okay. It was okay. It's okay.
I think they could be better. Like if you had white pants, white helmet,
They
or
were
if you had a garnet helmet with the garnet pants.
they had the right idea, but I felt like
Combination was wrong. Yeah.
yeah,
The combination could be better.
yeah,
Like I said, white pants with a
less
white helmet.
less garnet, a little more gold. Just
Yeah.
me. And
Um,
it was all right.
I like them, man. I like them, but I don't know if we'll see them in a game. That's what everybody's talking, or a lot of people are saying. Like, are we going to see these fuckers in a game? Because there's no in between with those jerseys. You either love them or you hate them. There's no in between on 'em. I guess I'm the only in between because I kind of fuck with them, but I could see people like, no, we shouldn't wear those. Maybe for a special game, but I like what I've seen from my team. You know, it's a glorified practice. The only thing I wanted to see was no injuries, and we failed to do that. Malik Benson went down. He's gonna be okay. I got a little inside info on that. I think he's gonna be fine because Norvell ain't said shit, so everybody's kind of wondering. But I'm hearing that he's good. Nothing's broken. That's good. Any type of sprain we can deal with. Of course, he won't be getting any, much practice in the next month or two, but I mean they're at summer, so um, so he's fine. We also what's his name? A linebacker from Bama. He went down. Murphy? Yeah, Murphy. He went down. Sean Murphy? That sound right? Yeah, he went down with an injury. I don't even know what happened to him. He just went down, which sucks. And then we lost Richie Leonard, who is the Gators offensive lineman. He came over. I keep hearing how bad he stinks. I
Terrible.
hope it was just because he was with y'all.
Terrible.
Can I find this kid's name? Sean Murphy. I was right. Yeah, Sean Murphy, Richie Leonard, and Malik Benson went down. Malik Benson went down. That was kind of scary because he had a really nice snag right before that. Like I said earlier, I think he's wide receiver one. He's fast as shit. I think that he's wide receiver one. I think my boy Hakeem Williams, even though he didn't have a catch, he's wide receiver two. And then I think Ja'Kai Douglas in the slot, Destin Hill in the slot, and I don't know who the hell's behind these guys. KP, people like that. The big story was
KP gone
I see.
transfer.
Uh-huh.
KP gone transfer, bro.
That's cool. DJU threw for like 12 for 26 with like 170 yards or some shit.
12 or 26.
He was under 50%.
Oh, okay. In the
He
showcase.
was under,
In the showcase.
yeah, in a showcase. In a showcase.
Showcase.
But like I said, I'm not okay. I got it right here. My bad. 12
No.
for 26, 177 yards,
No.
0 touchdowns, 0
Oh.
picks. He tucked it and ran a couple times, which he's gonna have to do. He's a big man. He's a big guy. I'm not in my work. A lot of people, he didn't even throw a touchdown. So many people told me that. Y'all know how many, and that's what y'all are thinking now. He didn't throw a touchdown this spring game. You know what bothers me none is a fucking quarterback not throwing a touchdown in a 2-quarter spring game. Because James Blackman, I want y'all to pay attention. James Blackman threw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns in a spring game one time. Do you know what happens when the fucking lights cut on for that kid?
Lethal simplicity. That's what happened.
Wrong system.
Bum!
That's the wrong system.
Bum!
Wrong system.
Bum!
Wrong system.
He played under Norvell too, didn't he?
No.
Was his last year? Well, fuck it. I'm just saying, the boy sucked. Well, he played with Jimbo too. Fuck him. He was a freshman though. All I'm saying is though, don't judge. It's kind of weird to judge what you think is gonna happen off a 2-quarter spring game. Because like I said, James Blackman was what fucking system are you talking about though? We was throwing the ball downfield. He just throwing it to the wrong team.
Lethal simplicity. That's. Do you know what that was?
That was the.
What?
That's what Taggart called his.
What it was?
Offense.
What was the proper term for his offense? The
Gulf Coast offense.
Yeah, which is a lot of screens. That's not going down the field. The Gold Coast. Do you know what that is?
If it wasn't for Tamarian Terry, he'd have had even a shittier time. He would have had even a worse.
Bro,
and you act like he didn't have talent, bro. He had a lot of fucking guys at wide receiver around him.
listen,
James Blackman sucked. Cam Akers behind him, he sucked.
you ain't
Threw
have
for 400 yards, 3 touchdowns in the spring game.
y'all ain't have a line though.
I mean,
Come on now, be real.
we ain't had a line for a long time until just a couple years ago. You know, I'm just saying, don't let a spring game make you think a certain way. Because also, you know, DJU going up probably best defensive line, best defense.
That's me. Sorry.
Best defensive line.
What the fuck was that? You crazy as hell. He going up against probably the best defensive line. He gonna go up all season. You know, he goes up against them in practice every day.
What makes
what I mean?
What makes you think y'all got the best? Y'all got the best D line. What you talking about?
What makes me think? Pat P, Marvin Jones Jr.
He don't have no film. He hasn't done nothing.
Mark my words.
Bro, no,
It's gonna be special.
No. I got
It's gonna be special.
guys. I got proven guys.
We had more sacks than y'all last year. We had like probably 12, 13, 14 sacks more than y'all last year.
Who?
And all we had was Verse.
Who?
Miami Hurricanes.
Hold on, you said repeat the statement now?
We had more sacks, like 12 of them. We had like 12 more sacks than y'all last year.
As a
Those
team.
guys are gone though, right?
As
a team, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Those guys are gone though, right?
Verse
That's what I'm
is
saying.
yeah, a lot of them.
That's
We'll get to that.
So
what we talking about?
Where was the film on Braden Fisk before he got here?
These guys are gone.
Where was the film on Jared Verse?
This was already solidified.
From where? Western Michigan?
He was bro. He was one of the names in the portal at the time. What you mean?
Oh, that's all he was. He was a name in the portal.
But y'all celebrated getting him.
I mean, I didn't even know who he was. I just heard he was a dog, but he was at Western Michigan. So I'm like, well, we're going to take that with a grain of salt. But that should let you know right there. You know what I'm saying? This kid was a 5-star recruit, man. Went to Georgia. He just couldn't. It's a loaded, bro. That's a loaded defense over there in Georgia. Same thing with Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson come over here. What'd he do? Bang, bang, bang.
Ball is ball.
That's right. Ball is ball. Ball is ball.
It don't matter the situation. Ball is ball.
Yeah, same thing with Jermaine Johnson, though. He come over here, what'd he do? I just have a feeling Marvin Jones is going to be a lot of the same. That's just my opinion. That ain't no fact.
That's a huge way to start off by saying, you know, you have the best defensive line.
Best defensive line.
But you ain't got
That's
nobody
crazy.
but one person proven. That's real bold.
Who was Jared Verse wasn't proven until he got here. He played at fucking Albany.
He was already getting sacks, bro. He was already a sack guy. Like
Jermaine Johnson, then. He wasn't doing shit at Georgia. I know my D coordinator. We're going to draw that shit up. I have no doubt about it. We got a fucking nice D line. Even the backups are pretty decent.
Put paper on it. Put some paper on it. Put some paper
on what?
Put some.
That we get more sacks than y'all? Line that shit up.
Put some paper on that.
Are we doing friendly or are we doing big dog shit?
We can definitely do the dollar bill.
I'm down. That we have more sacks than y'all?
Locked in for $1, right?
Is $1 you got to
Yeah.
be more specific. Yeah, I'm down
Come
for
on,
that.
bro.
We got
You
more
know,
sacks than y'all coming. Yeah, locked in.
easy money.
Yeah, that's easy, man. I mean, who y'all got? Y'all got a bunch of freshmen and shit.
Nah,
Y'all got Bane.
don't worry about it.
You got Bane. That's it.
Bane was better than your guy Verse last year.
Yeah, but your team wasn't. See, you worried about one guy. My
No,
team
but
better.
we're talking
My
about
team
we're
better. My
talking
D
about
line
defensive
better.
line.
My line better.
But that we're talking about defensive line. You brought up Verse. I brought up my guy who was better than your guy, and now you're talking about team. You keep moving the
We're a team.
goalposts. Son.
We are.
You moving the goalposts. You said D
Was
line.
Bane better? Was Bane better?
Stop it, bro.
Was he?
Stop it, bro. Numbers
Did
don't
he get a
lie.
sack?
Numbers
It's
don't.
like it's almost like
Statistically, he had a better year.
then
I
Verse
felt
did,
like
or
than Verse. I felt like Verse was more so double teamed a lot.
yeah, because everybody knows who he is. Once
Yeah,
everybody
of course,
figured out about Bane, what happened?
of
He ain't
course,
getting no more
of
sacks.
course. I mean,
We'll see. That's yet to be proven. We'll see. We'll see.
That's how it goes. Kelt, you know that. You ain't no stupid
You have
man.
to get better.
Once they figure out,
you have to get better every year because
but not only that, once they figure out about you, you're gonna draw a little
you're
more
gonna draw
attention.
doubles, but ball is ball, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
we'll see. I think that
I love Bane.
Verse just proved himself. Verse proved himself. He's first round draft pick.
You think Bane not gonna be one?
I don't know. To be determined.
Okay.
We'll see. A lot of people thought they were going to be at Miami.
A lot of people everywhere. See, that's the thing with the draft. The draft ain't about how good you are. It's about do you meet the metrics? Do you fit the need? Do you fit the system? We got to stop acting like, you know what? Just because somebody good, they going to get drafted.
Ballers ball. They get drafted high.
I'm just saying. You got to fit the system.
True enough.
Hey, let me get through my. I'm sorry, man. Let me get through my shit.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want to finish?
Go ahead.
I really don't have much. So let me look real quick, though. Buy your tickets to Charlotte. I got that wrote down. Go ahead and book your tickets. Book your rooms to Charlotte. ACC fans, Noel fans. Go ahead and book your tickets because we in that bitch again. The ACC championship.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but we all are in Atlanta. Hopefully, hopefully I don't know where the Big Tens is, but hopefully this is our last time in the ACC. I'm ready to bounce up out of here. And I'm hearing good things because Clemson is on their ball now. A lot of other teams are jumping in. DJU though, I mean, he's only been here like 6 weeks or so, like throwing with the team officially, or however long the tour of duty shit was. So, some things I didn't like, some things I did like. I do like the ball comes out of his hand fast as shit. Like one thing you got to say, his deep ball, that shit. I think he could throw it 70 yards if you want. Like he could throw that bitch pretty far. He's also a baseball player. He's got a real strong arm.
Is he playing baseball for y'all too?
No,
baseball season right now.
Our baseball team's pretty good. Our baseball team pretty good. I don't think we need him. Where do my notes go, man? This is bullshit. That's about it, man. Malik Benson, I'm telling y'all, keep an eye on my boy. Running back game. That's what I was going to talk about real quick. My running back is pretty solid. It's a spring game. It's a showcase. It's a glorified practice, but I think our running back's going to be pretty good. Roydell Williams, Lawrence Toafili. Did y'all watch the game at all, or the thing at all? Did y'all watch it at all?
No.
There's a little dude named Jalen Lucas. That bitch is fast. I mean, he's the transfer from Indiana. He is so quick. He's little though, but he's fast. We had 4 or 5 people clocked at over 20 miles per hour on one of our practices, or maybe it was that day. They said, I don't know, but 4 or 5 people clocked it over 20 miles an hour. We're fast as shit. Go Knowles, book your room to Charlotte. We back, baby. That's me. Spring game out.
Okay, so go to my notes. I start off with DJ. DJ looked like he was supposed to. He looked like Gatorade Player of the Year, like he was supposed to. I think he finished the day with 173 passing and 2 touchdowns. I think both touchdowns were to the same guy. Aiden Mizell looked good.
Yeah.
Aiden Mizell looked good. Surprisingly, Mertz looked really good. And I think he was just, because Mertz looked really good.
I'm saying, why are you surprised?
Because he got this, this jit on his ass. Like,
I don't. Y'all, I know y'all so high on Lagway, but like Mertz is going to be the guy.
yeah, Lagway is the future. Mertz is the guy. Mertz put in.
If
He dropped a pass in the bucket and it caught it out of bounds. But the way that he dropped, I was like that was an elite pass. And then he just kept throwing the ball to damn Trey Wilson. Trey Wilson is that guy.
I like Jitty.
No, yeah, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think he had like a 60-yard bomb. Trey Wilson is that guy.
He's smoking fast.
Yeah. Montreal Jordan to me look like he done lost a little weight. Looks good.
Johnson.
That's what I said. Jordan Johnson.
Yeah,
My bad.
running back.
Montreal. Yeah. He look like he done lost a little weight. He's wearing number 1. Maybe the one that make him look slimmer. But he moves a little bit. But it was two backs that surprised me. Jacoby Jackson, he's number 24. He had a few nice runs, and Jaden Baugh, I think he's pronounced it. He looked pretty good out of the backfield. Remember the linebacker we're talking about, transfer, South Carolina, Grayson Howard. He is a man. He is a grown man. He was on a bunch of tackles, few pass breakups. He is a grown man. Jason Marshall looked pretty good.
The corner?
He's gonna. Yeah, he looked pretty good.
He's still there?
He's still there. He
sucks.
He looked pretty good. You remember last year he was supposed to be the guy.
Yeah.
Burnt barbecue chicken all year.
He had a down
from the first play in the Utah game. Barbecue chicken.
He looked pretty good in the second. The entire secondary looked good as a whole. Granted, Trey Wilson is that guy, but as far as getting to the ball, because last year that was a big problem with us, even just getting to the damn ball when passes were thrown for whatever reason. I don't know what the hell going on. A few noticeable names.
Your linemen are 400 pounds.
He didn't. Big Baby ain't even play much. He didn't play much in the spring. I told you. I've seen him a few. Yeah, he didn't play much. Marcus Burke. Marcus Burke, another wide receiver that looked pretty good, had a few catches. I seen Keon Zipper name still on the roster.
Is it?
He got hurt, and year before last, he had a really good season. Right. He got hurt. Off season last year and was out all last year, but his name is still on the roster. What's going on? Haven't
He's
seen
a very highly ranked tight end. I remember him.
Yeah, he's really good. I hope he's whenever he hope he
I forgot about him.
I completely forgot about him now. Yeah. I looked in the roster and said, damn, his name's still on there. What else I got? Injuries. Only injury that we had was and I think he just got banged up a little bit, was defensive tackle Cam Jackson. But he ended up coming back in, finishing the game. Okay. Other than that, I was impressed by Mertz. I know a lot of people was high on DJ, but I was thoroughly impressed by Mertz. I was thoroughly impressed by Trey Wilson. I don't think Montreal Johnson will be able to get the job done by himself, so it was, kind of good seeing other backs get in there and get some good carries. Hopefully we'll win some ball games this year. It's a tough road for us. Yeah, y'all got a tough road for us. It's
month of November is going to be nothing.
Tough.
Fat L's.
Tough. If in all honesty, I said this before and I'll say it again. If we come out of this season unscathed, just hand us the damn national championship, because my Lord,
this is a tough schedule. Y'all could lose 3 or 4 games and still make the
Yeah, it's just that tough.
But you're not. You're losing. You might win 3 or 4.
Listen,
you should come to the Gator game. You want to come with it? You want to go? You don't want to sit with me?
I think we have a game that day.
The day after Thanksgiving, or the 2 days after Thanksgiving? That weekend's crazy. I got so much shit going on that weekend.
Hopefully, we got to be in the playoffs. So,
and go God.
I'll be getting ready to make this playoff run.
Kelt, what you got for your spring game, buddy?
We had a couple guys out. Francisco Malgoa, the linebacker, Kiko. Bain was out. Mesidor still dealing with injury, and Fletch was out. Mark Fletcher. Um, I want to throw something out there. We got 3 guys that haven't even touched campus yet, freshmen. Justin Scott, Booker Pickett, and Artavius Jones, who just won the state weightlifting championship, title or something from out of Bluntstown. Not sure if y'all,
Mm,
not sure if you're familiar with him, but he signed with us. Big dude, real strong, real raw. Haven't been playing
I,
football for like 2 or 3 years.
he like just won it like week before last week.
Yeah,
I walked right past him.
yeah. That's a,
Yeah,
he
they
big. He's big, man.
yeah. I walked right past him. I had our running back went to state. Now, of course, I'm the weightlifting coach, so yeah, I walked right past the kid. Huge kid.
Yeah. Cam Ward is Cam Ward. He went out there 1924, 324. Did what he was supposed to do.
Give him the fucking Heisman.
Nah. You gotta earn it, bro. I think our running game wasn't up to par due to, injuries. I think that Elijah Lofton, the tight end, versatile. He's in the backfield. We had him running the ball, and he's personally I put him in the red zone, but they don't want me to coach because a lot of stuff will change. But he's very good.
Y'all got like a 30-year-old that play tight end, don't you? Is he still there?
McCormick,
Yeah.
him and Winky around the same age.
Nice sleeve tattoo. Now they're like the same age now, I think.
Nah, when he got there.
Nice sleeve, nice tattoos though.
Oh, real cool. He's not touching the field.
McCormick ain't?
No.
Who's your starting tight end?
Arroyo. He was
He's
hurt.
old as shit too, ain't he?
No, he was hurt last year. He like a sophomore.
Oh, my bad. I'm tripping. My bad.
Good try though. It's cute.
That's all I can do. It's April.
The trenches, man. I think on both sides we're pretty solid there. With the guys that we added, got to see how they get acclimated to the team and to their respective positions. But I like what I'm seeing. There's stacking talent is the move of college football now. When you take one person out, you don't want the game to you don't want there to be any drop off. So I see a lot of moves that's being made. If they work out, we'll be pretty good this year. I like Cam though. I like Cam a lot. He made a lot of good reads.
Cam Ward.
Yeah, he made a play when it's the little things. The pocket was breaking down. He went up, and I don't know who he tossed it to, but he kind of like flung it. Just get rid of the ball. Don't take the sack type of thing. Little stuff.
Yeah, he threw a couple. Strepo was out there balling.
I mean, we know how X is. It's gonna do.
No, I'm saying though, I think I've seen some clips on Twitter.
He made,
like I said,
he made a nice speed out, but that's like I said, his game. He made he got a touchdown. Jacoby gonna be better. Horton has flashed, and Horton going for 16 from 16 to 2 this year. I mean, I don't know when the last time we had a receiver number 2. No, yeah, we did. Buddy, that's with the Vikings. What's his name? Can't think his name. You know what I'm talking about?
Dreads. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
It's gonna hit me later, but yeah, him. I think him stepping up kind of helps the receiver room. Horton is a big guy. Adding Sam Brown to today, Sam Brown dynamic. This might be the most talented receiver room I've seen since I want to say when Philip Dorsett was in. It was nice, but I think this is top to bottom real nice, complete. And then you add in Nykar and JoJo, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. JoJo getting on the field, fuck around and leave.
Hey, we got cheese. We don't worry about it.
You got to get him on the field. Players like that.
He gonna touch.
I'm interested to see that those big time receiving guys like that. What's the guy from Ohio State?
Ooh, Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how they work because, bro, they got talent.
Bro, he got a single digit number already at Ohio State, bro. When you come in, you get an ugly number at Ohio State, bro.
He got his black stripe taken off in like
Immediately.
4 days.
Bro,
Yeah.
immediately.
He's a dog though, but I mean,
Did
yeah,
you
we
see?
gonna see.
He was chewing corners out there. I'm like, oh. I just want to see what he do. I just want to see what he does.
Jit different.
Very much so.
Then you going from Marvin Harrison to him. That's crazy.
Maserati
Like the
Mar.
amount of receivers
From Ohio
I mean,
State.
for the
Yes.
past. It's crazy.
But see,
It's
don't
crazy.
don't get me wrong. Like I was looking at something, I was like, it's a lot of places that got some quality receivers that came from like Ohio State, LSU. Like that's wild. If you think of who all came from LSU the past 10 years,
Yeah.
I mean, really? Are we really saying that they're not wide receiver you?
LSU, I don't know. I don't.
LSU or Ohio State?
Ohio State
LSU,
might
yeah.
have the edge though because they got like, bro, they
Olave, they got guys too. I give you that.
They
But
got
LSU,
Olave.
bro.
They're like 1-1A.
Yeah,
Like
that's a
it's
tough
crazy.
debate
Yeah.
right there.
Paris Campbell, Mike Thomas.
It's a toss up.
Like
really. It's really a toss up.
Thomas was a fucking dog before he went crazy.
Yeah.
Mike Thomas was my boy. Oh my
He
god,
had like 2,000 yards.
monster, and he was a slant god. Like, bro,
He still looked crazy. He still looked like he would just like go off, but I don't know. Is he still with the Saints?
gotta check
I
that. I
believe
think
so.
so.
I thought they paid him a bunch of money.
Yeah, they just yeah.
I'm ready to argue.
Go ahead, go ahead, sir.
I'm ready to argue.
What do you want to argue about?
It's time to talk about this draft.
You want
Man.
to
We
talk about the
56.
draft?
It's 56 minutes in. We got to get to this draft.
Go ahead, sir.
Take off, my boy.
Well, I mean, I just, we're first off, shout out to everybody drafted and shout out to everybody who signed on undrafted free agents because just because you didn't make it drafted doesn't mean shit. Allen Hurns was a very productive wide receiver for my Jaguars, and he was not drafted. So keep working, boys. You know what I'm saying? Don't just because you wasn't drafted don't mean a damn thing.
Hurns came from Miami, I think.
Yeah, I know. We know, Kelt. But but that's what I'm just saying. Props to everybody who's still just because you didn't get drafted don't mean shit. Work hard. You can make a spot. Like I'm saying, Allen Hurns. That year with Blake Bortles, we had Allen Hurns, Allen Robinson. I mean, I think Hurns had over 1,000 yards, not drafted, 1,000 yards, bro. So shout out to everybody drafted.
Did y'all have Westbrook too? Did Westbrook at that moment?
That was a year or so later. That Allen Robinson, Marquise Lee, and Allen Hurns. That was our three. Right
okay. Marquise Lee.
But shout out to everybody drafted. Everybody's got their life changed. Proud of everybody that got drafted. With that being said, my fucking Knowles had 10 of them. 10 boys drafted. 10.
Congratulations.
Ain't but two schools had more than us, and that was Texas and Michigan. Michigan had 13. Michigan had 13. What's the record?
Georgia
like
that
15?
year. Georgia that year.
It's like 15, isn't it?
No.
More? 16, 17?
Because we had. I don't want to.
It just happened like a couple years ago.
It was Georgia because Georgia, bro, they whole team went. Like
it's crazy.
And they loaded right back up and won again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. But this was a cool draft in my opinion because we got to like pick 15, 16 before a defensive guy went. It was wild. Not sure what pick it was. I could be wrong. But it was pretty late.
To the fucking Dolphins is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of the first big 13 picks. So that's wild. The first big oops in my opinion, this before we start talking about our personal teams, the first big oops in my opinion, and it ain't a oops, it's just like what? Like you bring Kirk Cousins to Atlanta and you still draft Michael Penix.
That's not a oops.
I like Penix, but you just told Cousins that you know what I mean? Like that's just me. You can be seeing Penix a lot quicker.
I think it's the other way around because they paid Kirk a bunch of money, so now they're gonna need a return on their investment.
You made your team not one bit better in the first round.
But I think it was what the GM said is we got our quarterback now, we got our quarterback for the future. You're gonna sit Michael Penix on the bench for 3 years?
3 years? That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't understand, bro.
You and I both, bro. Bro, we talking about a guy that's gonna get hurt. I don't put that on nobody. Knock on wood. I don't put that on nobody. But when does he play when was the last time he played a full season?
Hell, not even a full season. When the last time he did anything?
I didn't understand the pickup.
Won anything?
I didn't
I don't.
understand.
I didn't either.
I didn't understand the pickup.
He's like one and well, I mean, they had Mariota and shit and Desmond Ritter.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I just would have drafted Penix. I would have just drafted a quarterback rather than bring somebody in, overpay him, and he's mid.
Facts.
Like
I feel you. I feel you, bro.
Just went to
but you made that move to go get him, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you made your team no better, in my opinion. When you
at all,
I'm not gonna say you wasted your first round pick because you're right. You know, the same thing with Trey Lance. You know what I'm saying? Like you get your guy now, and you have your guy now, and you get your guy for later. But
he's not gonna play. He ain't gonna play no time soon behind Dak. Trash.
He gonna play Kirk's all right. He just shit the bucket when the lights are on. Like in night games, it's crazy how many games he's lost.
Bro, listen, respectfully, like Kirk Cousins, like he parlayed his way into that pay, bro. And I was just like, when I seen the money, I said, "What the?"
Hey, bro, they throw that shit around now.
I was
crazy,
and see,
crazy.
Look at what Atlanta has been doing offensively, stockpiling talent for the past 3 years.
Got a good running back.
Good running back, a few good receivers, a good tight end.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
but
they might. It might be one of them things like we've all seen. Cousins starts the season, but Penix eventually gets in.
It was like it's like my boy Booger McFarland said. Their defense absolutely stinks. I can't believe they didn't go get somebody on defense.
I seen a clip.
They corner's pretty straight.
A clip where a guy had a car, and the car was missing a wheel, and the other guy that he was asking said, Falcons front office was like, "Hey, what do we need to get this car running?" And the guy's like, "Oh, maybe we need an alternator." He's like, "No, look at the car. What do we need immediately to get this car running?" Guy's like, "Oh, maybe it needs some gas." No, look at the damn car.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I don't know.
I'm
not a Falcons fan.
I'm not mad at the pickup because, last season I was a Mike P fan. Shout out to my nephew, Mike P, getting that pay. You know what I'm saying? Another Florida kid. I just think that it didn't make sense. It was one of them moves where it was like, if you was gonna draft Penix, why did you just throw how much money out?
The bag.
You could
have, bro.
With that money that you gave Kurt, you could have addressed your defense.
You could have signed a lot of other people.
You could have signed at least 2 or 3 guys that matter.
Kirk Cousins isn't terrible, but he ain't gonna win no fucking championship.
Does he move does he scare anybody? No.
By the way, he had Justin Jefferson, so he don't have that shit no more. So
we'll
about to see how good he is. Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna hold you
like that.
He had Pierre Garçon, and he made Pierre Garçon look nice one year. I'm just saying.
All right, the Knowles had 10. How many did y'all have? I know how many the Gators had.
You was waiting on that way. You was waiting on that way. You was waiting to pull that card out, huh?
Hey, yo.
Pull that card out, dog.
You was waiting to pull that card out.
Hey, yo.
I made sure I found a 1, too.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Couldn't find the blue one. That shit's lost.
Hey.
We had a first rounder, though. That's what matters.
Mills, you gotta chill, bro.
And he went before that guy with bricks for hands. So
okay, listen. He did. That wasn't a surprise. I thought that
he went before Keon too.
I thought that Pearsall. I think that Pearsall is a good receiver, but I was shocked that he went before Keon. 3 picks or 4 picks or whatever.
Yeah. Where he went?
It's the first round.
He was
100%. I think that Keon's going to a better situation though.
Not really. They just lost. They just lost Diggs. They don't
So
have a
Keon's playing.
veteran receiver.
Gabe
So
Davis is gone.
it's gonna be like, to me, I always feel like with receivers, you gotta have a veteran there to teach them the ropes, because if you just force this guy out there, everybody doesn't have a Jefferson. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. You did get a first rounder, but that was the only one you got.
It's cool.
Kelt, how many did y'all have?
Oh, I ain't get one this year.
No, I'm talking about
Oh, four.
total.
Oh, no. We
So
had 4 guys drafted, but I don't even know. I mean, it was some guys that got signed. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about the guys that
But
got signed. I was shocked that my boy Kalen Deloach didn't get drafted, but it is what it is. But bricks for hands. So we have a group chat that we talk shit in. Not a lot of shit, but we do talk a little bit. And Jarvis, what did you ask me on there?
hold on, go back to the message. So I don't tell a lie. I said, am I tripping? Or is there a 6'7" wide receiver with bricks for hands that ain't been drafted yet?
So that happened. And then I don't know, you called the execs yourself because it literally got drafted right after that.
Yeah, he did. He did.
For those that don't know, if you don't know, he's talking about Johnny Wilson. I didn't. I could. I'm a no, so I could see where he could go there. I thought he would have went
You're biased
a
to the
little bit,
situation.
but I'm also
Yeah.
real about it.
Eagles. I mean, I don't.
I think Johnny's good though, man. You can't teach size, bro. You can't.
You can't coach it. You can't coach it.
I get that, but is he, bro? You can only get so, bro. You a target in the league. Like, a lot of guys gonna hit you. Like,
He's just a big man. I think he's gonna do well.
I don't know. What
He's gonna have to catch those. He's gonna be like, he's not a burner. He doesn't get in and out of breaks.
he's a possession guy, and
Yeah,
he
and
he gonna
a
have to eat.
possession guy that doesn't catch the ball very well. That don't make it's like a
What do you mean he doesn't?
I
Because
mean,
he dropped a couple.
John. Let's be honest. John,
Let's
I
stop.
send you a clip of
Let's stop.
Pearsall
John,
dropping one.
It wasn't a
let's
couple.
be honest.
It wasn't no
Let's
couple.
be honest.
It wasn't no couple.
Let's be honest. He does not catch the ball very well.
Well,
Agreed.
NFL executives that fucking get paid to evaluate talent thinks he catches good enough to pay him $4 million.
How many times
How
many busts have we seen get drafted?
Well, I mean, goddamn, that's a kind of a loaded question.
So in my opinion, T.O. wasn't a very what's the word I'm looking for? Natural catcher of the ball.
Yeah, he did.
He caught the ball. He caught the ball.
He dropped the ball a lot.
And he got open, but T.O. was a freakish athlete. He got out in and out of breaks well. He was fast as shit. He just wasn't a natural catcher of the football.
He'll get that motherfucker.
And I feel like Johnny Wilson is worse. So, Hey, but shout out to Gobby High School. We had 2 that got drafted.
Shout out Gobby, man.
Hey,
congratulations, boys.
Shout out to Tallahassee, Terry Arnold, man. Keep doing your thing,
Terry
bro.
Arnold, yeah.
4 Tallahassee natives that either got drafted, 3 that got drafted, and 1 that got picked up through free agency.
His little brother is gonna be good too. I'm hearing his little brother. You know, Terrion's little brother. His dad is Leon Washington, former Florida State Seminole. My sister's friends with Terrion's mama, and that was pretty cool to see, man. Because his mama, she couldn't even breathe up there, man. She was, her baby just got paid, millions of dollars. That's probably a really good feeling, man. I'm very proud of that young man.
Jeez.
Yeah. Because that first round money hit different. First round money is nice.
Yeah.
There was a real cool clip of I know y'all don't give a shit, but I know Noel fans have probably seen it. There's a real cool clip because Jared Verse and Braden Fisk and your boy Cam went to the Rams, and
I seen it.
Did you see the clip?
Yeah.
Where Braden was talking to him, and then Verse walked in, and we got on the phone with him, and it was a very cool moment, man. They both broke down because they literally played beside each other in college, and now they're about to play beside each other probably.
That was dope, man.
That was a pretty cool fit. That was a pretty cool thing to see. That's the content I like to see.
The Rams defensive coordinator was smart by shopping in Florida.
Yeah, he definitely went back to back. And then picked up Cam in the third, right? Was it third?
Still a little third, man. My dog.
So three picks in the state of Florida back to back to back for LA. I see you,
Mm.
McVay.
Trying to get some stuff going, you know.
So my guys, real quick, I'm just gonna run through them real quick. It might take not real quick because it's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations for putting some talent in the league.
Let's go, man. Hey, that's good and
Congratulations.
bad. We're gonna see if we can reload. That's what my homeboy said. He's like, you know what that means? Look, a thumbs up popped up on there. That was crazy. Does mine do that? How did you do that?
That's all I did.
Look at that. That's cool as shit. My homeboy told me, he was like, well, you know what that means? We just lost, all those guys are gone. I was like, yeah, I know, but my coach is still Mike Norvell. So,
Oh,
Jared Verse.
He ain't damn Nick Saban. Go ahead
bro,
though.
What you mean?
Cause Nick Saban didn't reload. I mean, he didn't rebuild.
I
He
didn't
just
say he was
reloaded the
Nick
clip.
Saban.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
just saying Mike
Saban
Norvell
got him.
does what he has to do. There we go. Couldn't find it. Jared Verse to LA. Keon to Buffalo. Braden Fisk to LA Rams. Bernardo Green went to San Francisco. Trey Benson, my dog, went to Arizona. Jerry and Jones, my favorite. I think the Jags did okay in the draft, but definitely like that Jerry and Jones pickup.
Y'all need
Jordan
a
Travis.
receiver. What receiver y'all got in the draft?
What receiver? The Jags.
Yeah.
What's his name? Brian, is it Thomas from LSU?
I don't mean no harm. I felt like
That boy's good. Just neighbors got all the shine, bro. We got 17 touchdowns this year.
who did?
My receiver that we just drafted. I wasn't familiar with his game neither, Kelt. I had to go watch it because everybody knows about neighbors.
You said Brian.
Hey,
Brian Robert.
Brian Thomas, I think is his name. But yeah, Jerry and Jones to the Jags. My boy Jay Trav got drafted to the Jets. Johnny Wilson to the Eagles. Jaheim Bell to the Patriots. Tatum Bethune to the Niners. We had a couple other guys make contracts after, like Kalen DeLoach signed with the Bucks, and then Keem Dent signed with somebody. I don't know. And then Fabian Lovett went to the Chiefs. But yeah, I was
I think Dent went to the Eagles too, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro.
somewhere.
Bro, they let fucking that fast ass receiver from Texas go to Mahomes, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? I saw that shit and I was like, why y'all let that happen, bro?
Y'all was shocked to see Jay Trav get drafted or no?
I was, but I wasn't. I mean, cool story.
Oh, Chargers. Akeem Dent went to the Chargers.
Yeah, I thought it was LA.
Cool story.
Why would you be shocked, bro? It's Jay Trav.
That shit mid.
Shit ain't mid, man. Jay Trav is the best quarterback in Florida history statistically.
He was in college too long.
He played here 3 years.
No. He was in college for 6.
Yeah, I mean that's just the way up.
Let's
Part of the game now.
Let's dissect something, right? See, there's a standard in college in the NFL. It's like 250, 3,000, right? He only amassed that twice in his career, and he played ball for 6.
You don't think Jay Trav was a huge part of our?
Sit over here and dress up that mid. We ain't
doing
mid. It's mid.
The numbers, like what he did this year.
3,000 in a season is mid, bro.
It's not mid. It's just, you know how many quarterbacks don't go up? Especially when you have running backs.
They dual threats. Yeah, they're either a dual threat quarterback. And
look at the attempts that those guys have that threw for 4,000 and stuff.
They're not running the ball. That team probably doesn't have no running game. If they throw for like,
but that's what I'm saying though. You can't really compare because that's not how our offense. We don't throw the ball 40 times a game.
Other quarterbacks have surpassed 3,000, probably like 30, 36.
Well, those quarterbacks didn't have undefeated records and stuff like that. I'm just saying, Jay Trav was one of the better.
Did. Jameis Winston did. You got to watch that.
I'm talking about guys now, like the guys that went this year. You know what I'm saying? You think JJ McCarthy better than Jordan Travis?
Yes. Don't ask me
nothing. Michigan.
Yes. Don't ask me nothing like that.
That's crazy.
I don't know if I agree with you on that one, man.
He's hating. I'm telling you.
I'm not
I
hating.
think I agree with you on that. JJ McCarthy is.
That's mid.
Game
mid.
Game manager.
Now we can talk about game managing. I just was talking about being undefeated and winning our games, and now
Game
you want to talk about
manager.
game.
They just won a championship. Game manager.
Well, if Jay Trav's leg don't get broke, we ifs for
Stop it.
fifth.
Stop right there. Let's stop.
Why?
Let's stop. Come on, bro.
8 of the Georgia, and I don't want to hear about that Georgia shit because that shit don't fucking matter. 8,
It does matter.
six,
That game was played.
6 of the 8 Georgia guys drafted played in that fucking game. You know that?
If y'all would have won, y'all wouldn't have mentioned none of that.
If we'd have won,
If y'all would have won,
the only way we'd have won that shit is if our guys played.
all these excuses that's being said.
Excuses, these are facts.
None of that would have been. They're facts, but they're also excuses.
It's not an excuse. I mean, that game is kind of lopsided.
Kirby,
it's unfair.
How was Kirby able to get his guys to buy in, even though they wasn't going to the Natty and they felt?
I don't know. Props to him. I think because they wasn't undefeated and they just didn't get fucked like we did. Our players probably felt a little differently than their players did.
Stop it, bro.
Our players like, the fuck? We did all this for nothing?
They lost one game after they literally didn't lose for over 500 days?
We didn't lose at all.
Like, that's the thing. Like, we talking about big fish. We talking about that something else.
Yeah, I just think that we'd have, and I know my Michigan boys listen, we'd have smacked y'all boys. If Michigan can win the national championship, you don't think Florida State can?
Hell no, man.
Fuck out of here.
Well,
crazy as hell, man.
I think it meant more to them. Like Georgia, like let's finish what we started.
Everybody should think like that. You would think when you go out there.
Yeah, you would think, but nah.
Yeah, these kids are different these days, man.
Hey, I got shitty. I'm gonna make a motherfucker feel me. If you,
that's
if,
you though,
if
Kelt.
you
A lot of people
me,
don't think like that.
If you short me on something like that, I'm not finna opt out and nah, bro. I'm finna make you look stupid for not picking me. That's just that's how competitive this thing. I thought.
Some people don't do it. Some people do. Like Kalen DeLoach went and played. He felt like that, but
you had guys out way before the game though. You had guys just saying they wasn't playing.
Yeah, I mean that's just they got shitted though. I mean that's just the way it was. The way it worked. They were just mad. I can't tell another man how to feel.
It was business. You're right. I just feel like it was more business than anything. It was a business move.
Yeah.
So the SEC ain't gonna be representing the national championship.
They knew Nick Saban was retiring, bro. They had to give him one more run.
Y'all would have beat Bama
with Tate Rodemaker.
Y'all would have beat Bama, bro.
Our defense was biting, man.
With Jordan Travis, y'all would have beat Bama.
Oh yeah, we beating everybody. We don't lose to nobody. We don't lose to anybody. We don't lose to no one. We won every game. Go walk away. That's what y'all's fans was doing. I watched them do that shit in dope. You see all these boys that just got drafted, man. Our team was loaded. We was loaded.
Bro, you had senior citizens on your fucking team.
Whatever.
Fuck
shit.
you talking about? These motherfuckers
Our team was good.
Super seniors. You had guys that were in college for too long. It was time to go.
Jared Verse was 23.
Get out of there.
TVD was older than Travis, wasn't he?
Bro, TVD's no longer a Hurricane.
Neither is Travis. Neither is none of these guys.
No,
talking
one
about.
guy
But
still playing college. Think about this. They're the same age. TVD still playing ball. Jordan Travis should be working on insurance.
Jordan Travis is a millionaire.
Hey, on Social Security.
Something.
Jordan Travis is a millionaire, dude.
I'm just saying.
Chalk it up how you want to, man.
I'm just saying when certain things.
The draft just showed the talent pool we had, bro.
When you've been in school so long, y'all's jersey changed while you was there. Come on, bro.
So, this is an interesting take of mine. You talk about players because the majority of y'all players that got drafted were transfers, right?
Probably.
Oh no. They're no's. Once they put
that part of recruiting now.
They train, but this is where I'm
that's part of recruiting. Shit.
This is what I'm getting to. Does that make you a good coach for recruiting, or because in my mind a great coach develop players? Not to knock any coaching, but like you don't have a chance now to even develop these players. So now you have to be a great recruiter and not a great developer.
A good
Makes sense.
coach
You see what I'm saying?
does whatever he needs to do for his team to win.
To win.
That's a
Is developing
So
a
true
part of
enough,
coaching?
but
Yes.
so are you
so
asking which one you got to be? That's what you're asking.
You can be all or one.
it's gearing to, and I feel like that's what Nick Saban. That's why Nick Saban left, because Nick Saban developed players. Nick Saban
He
in
also
his
paid the
tenure
most
at
money for the best players.
debatable. So
Best players.
Nick
You see what he said to
Saban
Jimbo when they opened up for where it was
Nick
legal. You see what he said to Jimbo.
Saban developed players year in and year out. And then it got to the point where a lot of teams were now, I'm just gonna load up my damn team and and put the best product out. So, it's kind of a fine line now of being a recruiter or a developer. When you understand what I'm saying?
No,
Recruit.
I get what you're saying, but I also feel like, okay, it's a lot of things that gotta go into that now, because now we got the NIL, so we got that little pay. Like, hey, bro, if I'm taking care of you as a freshman, and when you come in as a freshman, I'm putting what, 200,000-300,000 on you. You might sit still your freshman year. You'll be a little antsy your sophomore year if you play and show out. So it's like, it's so much stuff going into that now.
Everybody's
Okay,
best players on their team are fucking transfers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's.
true.
To a
Right,
certain extent.
right now,
To a certain extent.
Miami's
right now.
best player is a fucking transfer. Our best player, I don't know who our best player
I
is.
wouldn't say
but
because think about it. Georgia's best player wasn't no transfer last year.
Adonai Mitchell, well, no, he transferred out. No, was it Donnie Mitchell at Georgia?
Yeah.
No, he left. He went to Texas.
Yeah. I would say one of their D linemen or their linebackers was the best player.
One of their better. Well, Georgia don't fuck it. They don't fuck with that.
Bowers was really good.
Yeah, Bowers. That's their
Okay,
guy.
Brock Bowers developed.
He was developed. Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna hate on. I mean, because that's a fucking load. That's a loaded gun. Like, who do we not develop?
What do you mean?
Like the players that do come here, a lot of them do get developed. Johnny Wilson, he didn't do shit before. Trey Benson didn't do shit where he was.
They were both injured, right?
Trey Benson had a lot of injuries, but he was at your boys at Oregon.
It was out for a whole
Cristobal's
year or something.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, it ain't like we're not developing. I know
Development takes more than a year. Let's just
100%.
Let's establish
Shit,
that,
yeah.
right?
But who gives you that long?
But what I'm saying is, when
Ja'Kai Douglas, he's one that's been developed. He's a pretty good slot receiver, man.
defined pretty good.
He catches the ball for touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? In big games against LSU and
this
fucking.
This is what I mean. Okay, like a pretty good slot is like what, 500 to 700 yards.
He's solid. I don't get hung up in stats like.
But that matters though.
Yeah, I mean it does. Stats do matter, but Ja'Kai steps up in big games.
I wouldn't. Okay, I feel you.
Ja'Kai does.
Ja'Kai's
a pretty good receiver.
I'm not saying that he doesn't, but how good of developing is he when his numbers don't back up what's like?
What do you need him to get?
Like 500 yards.
I couldn't even tell you what he had last year.
I don't know what he had.
I don't know. I mean, I would say around 300.
Yep, that's not a good slide. That's okay.
I mean, we rotate a lot of guys.
Good, sure enough.
He had 243, 14 receptions.
I'm just saying, bro, when you say developing, you talking about a guy that's like, wide receiver one. Like, like I can't say that we developed Ruben until like next year.
Kalen DeLoach, he's one that we developed.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, he was there.
He was good. Won the Clemson game for us.
He should have got picked up. Bro, this draft was weird. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. went in the 5th round, and I was like, bro, that's how this draft is weird. Like,
it's undersized.
Like
the nose killed this fucking draft.
He's a great. You can't say he's not a good linebacker though.
He's undersized though.
We killed this shit.
What he is like? What, 6 foot?
I don't know. He's not as big as his dad.
No, they never are.
Some of them be bigger. Some of them.
DeKalen Brooks, same. He wasn't. He ain't. He's like 6 foot.
Oh
Maybe
yeah.
he might be
No,
5'11".
number 5.
6
Yeah,
foot 229.
yeah, that's not big.
Mm.
Cool. I saw what was cool. T.O. son got signed. He signed as a free agent
And Jerry Rice's son too.
to the
Yeah, Jerry Rice,
49ers.
yeah.
Jerry Rice signed to the Chargers. I don't know how good his son is though.
A motherfucker from Yale got drafted before a Miami player did. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Talk to me about development.
Okay.
Motherfucking Cam Kitchens and James Williams fucking stock went way down the longer they stay with Cristobal. You talking to me about my guys
you
getting
wanna,
developed?
let's talk about development. Don't start something.
James Williams was a
Don't
5-star.
something. Okay, so James Williams was a 5-star that played all over the field. He was an athlete, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So when he went to the league, he had been playing safety, but he's gonna play linebacker. So where's the linebacker film?
He played up close to the line. I mean, he basically played linebacker in college.
No, he didn't, bro. He played all over. Like
he did, but he played a lot at the line though.
No, he didn't.
Not on the line, but he didn't. He wasn't way back there with Cam.
He was a box safety. He's supposed to play like right up on the linebackers, especially when they go certain coverages, especially like cover 3 or you walk down.
That's what I'm saying though. He played around linebacker depth.
Yeah, but he wasn't technically a linebacker though. That's the thing.
But that's not why he slipped to the 7th.
Why did he slip then?
Because of not developed.
He
got drafted though.
I didn't know Frank Gore Jr. got picked up.
He look, man, he got drafted. Props to him. He just was a 5-star.
How were you not developed when you were there for 2 or 3 years? And okay,
we talked before this year, man.
Your example was a 246-yard receiver with 14 fucking catches, and you talking about development. Stop playing with me. Stop it, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
Knock it
Ja'Kai
off.
wasn't no 5-star. He was like a 3-star running back.
And he's legit. You could have said somebody else. You could have said Toa Philly. He's a bum. These guys been there for years and don't got nothing. What KP was there for 3 years. He was developed, right? Ron Dugans, nothing.
You just keep bringing in guys better than him.
Nothing.
We keep bringing in guys that are better than those.
Don't do that. KP, one of your guys. Don't do that.
I like KP, but Keon and Johnny, you can't get in over them.
He can get in over Johnny.
Never did.
Not once. I don't know why.
Johnny's a game changer.
Child, please.
He's a game changer.
What my boy said. What my boy Steve said. He might be a freak, but not on the field.
$4 million, baby.
That's a fact.
$4 million.
That's a fact. I'm just being honest.
I love me some Steve Smith, but he's going to be an analyst, and Johnny Wilson's going to be in the league this year.
I'm gonna be real. Steve Smith a dog. When he say he's just a guy, he's just a guy.
Yeah.
I trust Steve Smith's word about receivers more than
you have to.
A lot of man. He's
an analyst though.
He hasn't been wrong about too many guys.
Mel Kiper is what he is.
No,
he's like
hell no.
He's a thug, Mel Kiper.
Hell no. Hell no.
You're reaching. No.
Hell no.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
Mel Kiper be so wrong. He puts out like 5 mock drafts and none of them be nowhere near correct.
What is Steve Smith right about?
Receivers.
He's been right about a lot of receivers.
Am I missing all these things? What he's saying? What is he saying? All this shit?
Because he drops a top 10 or a top 5 every year, Mills.
Yeah, he does.
Of the mock draft.
He was right about
the receiver y'all drafted with the Jaguars. He was right about him.
He was right about Cooper Kupp.
Oh,
guys that were severely under the radar. He's been right about year in and year out.
That's one of them. I think he said somebody else.
Puka Nacua.
Right.
Puka.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
I ain't gonna lie. Nacua nice.
Yeah, he's been right about a lot of receivers the past few years.
He's wrong about Johnny.
Let it go, brother.
Johnny's a fucking NFL player, man.
Okay.
NFL size.
Okay.
He has signed a contract and is a part of the Philadelphia
Eagles. And that's all well and fine.
How much you think he's going to play this year? Honestly,
none.
That's a good offense.
None.
AJ
Zero.
Brown just got a huge contract. Didn't Devontae get his too? Devontae got his contract too, didn't he?
Both of them.
AJ, I think AJ just got an
He
extension.
got an extension. Devontae got a mean one.
Yeah. So I don't know if he'll play a lot.
None.
I know he's on the team though.
How fast can he make water?
I don't know. I don't know. Never seen him do it.
Hey, the 30-30 club. He might be in the 30-30 club.
Hey,
up
he's
by
a
30,
fucking-
getting killed by 30. Put him in.
He'd probably. I tell you what, he don't drink
don't
water
happen a
like
lot in the
he drinks
NFL.
that. He drinks that good water because he's a millionaire now. You know what I'm saying?
We
You know-
heard you. We heard you the 2 other times when you said it.
I doubt that he has to fucking make the water. He could probably just pay somebody to do it.
It don't
Steve
work like
Smith doesn't get paid to fucking make these picks, by the way. Steve Smith gets paid to make you guys talk shit. Do you hear what Steve Smith said? The guys that get paid
why
to
you doing
evaluate
that?
talent.
Why you doing that? Why you he taking a
I'm
shot
just
at
saying,
Steve
the
because
guys
he-
that get
because he
paid
said
to do
somebody's
that,
guy.
Johnny was a good pick.
Come on.
Johnny Wilson won't be half the receiver Steve Smith.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair.
He's huge.
That's not
He's
fair.
6'7".
That's
He's
not
twice
fair, bro.
his size, and he's not going to have the longevity.
He's not at all.
The mentality alone that Steve Smith has in his head got him so far. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True enough.
it's
Yeah.
like that's not fair to say.
Big dog.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
so
That's
are
not
you
fair.
saying that your guy doesn't have that dog mentality? He ain't got
I'm
that
saying a
dog
lot of
mentality?
people don't. A lot of people, not to the level that Steve Smith has. Goddamn.
We're talking about this 6'7" receiver. With
I'm
hands
talking
for
about
grip
fucking
specifically.
Steve.
That's what we're talking about. We're not
He,
talking
no,
about other
he,
people.
he won't be like Steve Smith. No.
Hey Joe, I tried to get him to go. Oh, so you say he got that dog? Okay, so he ain't no dog. Okay, all right. I'm just making sure.
I mean,
No.
he is a dog. He does some dog shit from time to time.
Nah. Yeah, you said dog shit. Yeah.
Sometimes.
He does some shit from time to time. He does.
The thing is, every now and then he makes a good play, but when I don't think y'all have ever like I don't know what he would do if the game on the line and you throwing a dot to him.
We're so loaded. He didn't have to.
I
He got Keon.
I don't know. We talking about him. He's never had to be receiver 1 for y'all.
Did he make your offense better?
Yes.
Like a lot better. Like y'all, but y'all could have
Without
y'all
him,
could have went
without him,
y'all
it
could have
wouldn't
went
work.
undefeated without him.
Yeah.
Right. Without him, y'all could have still went undefeated.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
He didn't win ball games.
Who did? Who won the ball game? Keon did against Clemson. Who won ball games?
Jordan Travis was a
Jordan
large
Travis.
part.
We're a
of that.
team. That's what. See,
Jordan
that's
Travis
why you
was
guys
a
don't
large
win a
part
lot
of
of ball
y'all
games because y'all think
No.
too much about
No,
individuals.
he don't, bro. You knew what that man was asking.
Y'all think too much about individual shit.
Draw it back in. We're not going that route. Draw it back.
That's
in.
what I'm saying.
Johnny
Y'all
Wilson
think
has not
But
won a game
being-
for y'all, right?
Being
he won the
drafted
Louisville
is
game
a-
last year. Well, not last year. The year before last.
Oh,
being
so-
drafted is an individual accomplishment. You have to have individual stats and individual accolades
Touche.
in order to be individually drafted. Your drafts doesn't say Florida State was drafted. It says Johnny Wilson from
Facts.
Florida State was drafted. I mean, that's so I feel like y'all could have still won ball games without him.
We would have won a lot of ball games without him, but I think that we would definitely won all of our games because he was a part of our team. I mean, why am I wrong for thinking that?
because he didn't contribute to certain games or wins.
See, but you're thinking statistics again. You're not seeing the back end shit of him blocking downfield. Like,
so I could see if he got a pancake that led to a touchdown, but if he was doing what he's supposed to be doing on the field, like he still isn't a factor.
What was he supposed to be doing?
If I call a run, you run block. He
also got hurt too this year.
Even more of a reason why you could have won without him.
Yeah, this year he had 617 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Good point, Joe. Good point.
How many touchdowns?
2.
Good point, Joe.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
He had 2 touchdowns all year?
Mm-hmm.
12
he was hurt. I bet you he was out 4 games.
It's crazy.
Got drafted though.
2 touchdowns.
He won the Louisville game in 2022, for sure.
We're talking about this. Come on now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That year, well, we still had Ontario Wilson.
I was going to say he was never number 1.
And Johnny Wilson. No,
he was never number 1 for y'all, bro. And then this is the move. I talked to you about this. I told you. I said, bro, He's not y'all guy. That's why you went and got
I love
Keon.
Johnny Wilson, bro. I love Johnny Wilson.
She mid.
He's in the league.
A
You,
lot
you
of
like him
mid
because he's
guys are in the league.
6'7"?
A lot of guys that are mid are
I
in the
think he's
league.
the tallest. I think is he the tallest wide receiver in the league right now?
Probably.
I would guess he is. Why?
Probably.
Yeah.
What other receiver is over 6
There's a
feet?
His
there's a
wingspan is
couple
crazy.
6'8" tackles in the league, but
And like maybe some tight ends, maybe. Don't y'all got a tight end? Used to play for the Raiders. Kelt. He was like 6'8" or some shit, 6'7".
Tamar
Big.
Waller
Yeah, Waller. He was big.
with the Giants now.
No, not him.
Who? You said with the Ravens?
No, he was with the Raiders. Like he got drafted by the Raiders. He's a big ass dude. He played with like
You talking about Clive Walford?
Walford.
Yeah, Walford, Clive Walford.
I think he was like
He was
6'7".
he was like 6'7", yeah, 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, he was big as shit. But like I
Yeah.
think as far as wide receivers go, Johnny's the tallest.
I don't
So
know, bro. If it would have been if he was a little more physical, I would give it. I would relax a little bit, but I just don't.
yeah.
Nah.
I'm gonna say this and be done with it. His measurables don't equate to his play
Oh, it
at
do a
all.
thumb down.
Damn,
Oh, it do the
what y'all want from him? God damn.
his
to act like
measurables.
you the tallest person on the field.
Yeah, like you're 6'7".
You
You're
a
supposed to
cheat
be
code.
dunking on like
You're a cheat
like
code,
you
and you're mediocre.
you're supposed to nut drag everybody that go up with you.
If I was 6'7", throw me the fucking ball. What are we talking about? Alley-oop. I'm over here.
Where's
Come on,
Miami?
bro. Oh wow. You're bringing up. Was that from this year?
Oh shit, was we at home? Hang on.
Johnny Wilson is 6'7". And he had 2 more touchdowns in
That
Major
was
College
this year.
Football than all 3 of us, and we didn't play it down.
What the fuck does that mean?
What are we talking about?
What
He
does
had
that
2
mean,
more.
bro?
He had 2 more touchdowns than we did, and we didn't play it down in college football this
At
year.
all.
That's crazy.
Feeble
I mean,
attempt.
that was.
That's crazy.
It's not. I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's fuck 2 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns. Like I said, he was hurt. I know he was hurt at
Bro,
least 4
stop
games.
it. Stop it. Stop
He
it.
got his shit rolled up on. I remember I was hurt because shit. There was a game. I think it was Pittsburgh. Neither one of them played. Keon, we about fucking lost.
Keon
had
a dry spell too, where he had a couple games.
Keon and Johnny didn't play against Pitt. It literally was Ja'Kai Douglas. That's all we had out there.
Ja'Kai Douglas started again. Okay, so he was the primary receiver for a game, and he ended the season with 246 yards.
I bet he got most of them that game.
How many touchdowns Ja'Kai had?
4. What I think he said 4 or 6.
We won that game 24-7. Ja'Kai Douglas had 6 catches for 115 yards. Hey man, we just coming off fucking undefeated season.
Come on,
So almost half.
Y'all trying
knock
to
it
make me
off, bro.
feel bad.
Knock it off, bro. Knock it off, my guy.
I'm in Tallahassee, FSU.
You're killing me, bro. You're killing me, bro.
Y'all just see how many players we got drafted, man.
Congratulations for putting guys in the league, bro. I like to see it. I like to see my kids win. Love to see it.
It is different. I don't know how many we had last year, but it was cool seeing 10 of them go this year.
Our one receiver got drafted before y'all 2 top receivers, so
People make mistakes.
yeah.
Ricky P.
I ain't gonna lie. What they call him?
guy.
What they call him? White Rick? That what they call him? Ricky P.
Ricky.
I ain't
Just
gonna.
one though. Just
I ain't
one.
gonna-
You hope you had fun. That was it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold
cool.
you. Like, if they let go of Ayuk and he has to be the primary focus.
They said they have no plan of that, Kelt. They said they have no plan of letting go of Debo or Ayuk.
Debo, shit, I keep forgetting Debo though.
Oh, they still. I mean,
Damn.
and their defense is crazy
You
good.
think Pearsall's getting on the field a lot?
He'll see the field
Before
before
Johnny.
Wilson.
For sure. For sure.
Definitely see the field before Johnny.
I
What are
think
we
that
talking
big.
about?
You think he will?
What are we- Hell yes. What
You
are
think
we
he's gonna see
talking
a lot?
about?
Let's do an over-under on Ricky Pearsall real quick, and then let's get out of here. This is a fucking 2-hour episode. We're gonna split this shit in half.
Pearsall will probably get on punt returns.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe Johnny Wilson will be a gunner.
He can't tackle, John. He can't tackle, bro. Like,
6'7",
bro,
like
6'7" gunner, bro.
that'll be crazy.
soft
Well,
as cotton.
he should block field goals.
He's soft, Jarvis.
Block field goals. Block field goals.
Block
That's
field
what he
goals.
gonna-
Just stand up.
That's what he gonna be doing.
Charming.
Hey, man. My boy is an ACC champ. He's
Things that
he's
don't
part of
happen
the
in the
comeback,
NFL.
man. He's part of the comeback, bro. He's part of the comeback. He's one of the reasons ACC is Florida State's back where we need to be.
Okay. Gotcha.
You don't think so?
Practice squad.
I think that's a fair assessment. Johnny Wilson, y'all talking a lot of shit. But Johnny Wilson is a huge part of Florida State turning around and becoming what we need to be.
He's a huge guy.
Define huge part,
About the
because
whole
I
deck
don't
in here,
recall
your
him.
fucking ass.
I don't recall him going over 1,000. I don't recall him leading y'all team. Well,
None of our receivers do.
yes, they do. Yes, you do.
When was the last time I had a 1,000-yard receiver?
Samaritan Terry.
Well, I wouldn't trade these days for those at fucking all. Give me what we got now. 10 draft picks, undefeated season. Fuck all that.
You asked
Team
a question,
ball, baby. You're right. I don't know why I'm being so hostile, but you're right. You're right though. But I'm just saying I wouldn't trade
Of course
those
not.
days for this.
Of course not. This is what you
Tamarian
want.
Terry, dog. Imagine Tamarian Terry. I seen a tweet that said that. Tamarian Terry on a Mike Norvell offense. Fuck.
He don't show up in big games.
My boy was he's playing arena football, I think. He had burners, dog. Like he was so fast.
I mean,
So
but
Johnny Wilson to be.
You're gonna win 3 fucking games this year. I'm gonna find number 3.
Johnny gonna be playing in the Fed control football.
oh, hey, yo, chill, bro. You talking the one where they had Manziel and T.O. out there? T.O. 40 still trying to play ball.
Hey Alexa, how many wins is Florida gonna get this year? Hey, she heard me.
Hey, yo, listen. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I don't want to knock any kid's opportunity to, fulfill their dream or whatever.
Nah, me either.
We joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would hate for that to happen, but it's likely though. It's likely. With the way that things work now, guys aren't like, if they're not being utilized in the NFL, they go elsewhere to play. And there's other avenues now. With the XFL merging with what was that? The USFL or something?
USFL, yes, the
Yeah.
UFL. It's good football. I've been watching.
That's what I'm saying. It's nice.
That Martinez kid from played at
Nebraska?
Wisconsin? Nebraska.
Smoking. Yeah. Yeah.
If he doesn't get signed to an NFL contract, he went off yesterday.
I don't think that
Like, he went off.
Where could he go though? That's what I'm saying.
The Falcons might pick him up.
Hey, man, they ain't got no pay. Cousins got him in the head.
Man, that's fucking poor. Broke. Hey,
All right, man.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Yeah.
We're done. I feel like went through a boxing match.
This is a good one.
This is a good one, man.
Hey, listen, refuse to let him just, nope, you ain't gloating today. Hell no.
Nah.
Hey, man, it was, this was a little bit of fun. We had fun this episode because we had some shit to talk about. We got some guests coming soon. We got some more shit for y'all. We're going to have some fun little guests coming on the show. It's, bear with us because we got a little ways. What was it? It's going to be May probably by the time y'all hear this. So, 4 months?
On the way.
Yep.
Yeah, 4 months. We appreciate y'all for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share everything. We appreciate y'all. We out. Later.
I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them boys that sat on them benches, boy. I was in the game on 4 inches. Go put me in the game on 4 inches. Put me in the game on 4 inches. Go put me in the game on 4 inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage. I am